If you're just joining in the live stream, we'll start in the next 20 or so minutes, probably 15. I'll cut it down, but it's Omar. Hello, sir. The second person has joined. If you're just joining the stream, we'll start in the next 15 or so minutes. We're going to continue the rest of Crash 1. It's a 100% walkthrough and playthrough of the Crash and Sane Trilogy. I'm doing rather well. I just woke up like a few minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. But I'm okay. If you're just joining the stream, feel free to comment so I can know who's watching and who's not watching. Just curious, I want to know who everyone is. If you're a subscriber or not. Whip out high definition. It's the best definition. We'll get started here in the next 10-15 minutes. Just waiting for more people to come in. And now there's 3 people. If you just joined in the live stream, we'll be starting the next 10-15 minutes. We're doing a 100% walkthrough of all 3 games in the Crash and Sane Trilogy. Yes, and you're about to see it even more crisp once the game actually starts. It's gonna be very good. The game looks absolutely fantastic. I don't know, like, they spent a lot of time on the graphics mostly. There's 3 people. If you're just joining in the live stream, again, this is the Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy. I'll be doing a 100% walkthrough of all 3 games. Today I'll be continuing the rest of Crash 1. Grew up with the PS2, but I had PS1 games. It's funny how most people have like games for consoles they don't have. Now there's 4 people on the stream. If you're just joining in, welcome. This is a 100% walkthrough of the Crash and Sane Trilogy. Today we'll be continuing the rest of Crash 1. We'll be starting in the next 5 or so minutes. Oh yes, the Uncharted games are fantastic games. I've played all 4 of them, and apparently they're coming out with like a DLC, like that's called like Lost Frontier or something. It's coming out in August, I think. I'm okay with just having played the 4th one and that's it. I don't think I'll be playing the next one. Oh, there's 5 people. That's 4 now. We'll be starting in the next 5 minutes or so. Oh yes, I think they've improved as the games went on. Like by the 3rd game, I was like, wow, I didn't think they'd get any better than the 2nd game, but they really did it. Especially with the 4th one. Yes, get yourself a PS4. There's a lot of good games coming out for this. You have the Kingdom Hearts collections. You have the Crash and Sane Trilogy. You have Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces coming out for PS4 as well. Go7 Gamer, hello and welcome to the stream. This is a 100% walkthrough of the Crash and Sane Trilogy. We'll be finishing off the rest of the first game in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, even the first Uncharted was just something so different, you know? Like, it wasn't like as refurbished as like the 2nd and 3rd games would make it, but for its time, like even the graphics to this day, it was just they hold up really well. And that came out pretty early, I think. I was done with the first one. Yeah, at the current point in the walkthrough right now, I'm at I think I'm at heavy machinery. I'm on the I just began the 3rd island, so this whole part is just gonna be completing the 3rd island and then backtracking to get all the gems again, and then we'll be done. So for those of you just joining in, we'll be starting in the next 3 minutes. This is a 100% walkthrough of the Crash and Sane Trilogy. Yes, the Spyro Trilogy, oh my goodness. It's funny, because when they announced this game, that it was going to be remastered and stuff, the first thought that came to my head wasn't, oh cool, they're going to remaster Crash. My thought was, oh wait, they should remaster Spyro first, like what are they doing? Because I love the Spyro Trilogy. The Spyro Trilogy is my favorite trilogy ever in existence. Spyro was the first one I grew up with, really. Like, I love Crash, but like Spyro is just the best. Like, I don't think I've ever played anything better than the Spyro Trilogy. Even the Legend of Spyro games I really like. I know a lot of people don't like those, but personally I love the story and stuff. Especially the 3rd game. Dawn of the Dragon is one of my favorite just action-adventure games. Yes. Yeah, Crash and Spyro were pretty much the big mascots of the PS1. A lot of people say Crash in particular was the big one, but I think both Crash and Spyro were just as popular back in that time. Like, you couldn't find someone who hadn't played Crash and Spyro on the PS1. Like, that's just... I was like almost impossible in that time. Alright, we'll get started in the next minute. Once the clock hits 15, I'll be pressing start. Yeah, Spyro 2, considered by many to be the best one. Personally, I prefer the third one, Year of the Dragon. I love Year of the Dragon. That's my favorite Spyro game ever. It's just so good. Alright, since there's 5 people here, we might as well get started. Continuing on with the Crash and Sane Trilogy 100% walkthrough, let us continue with Crash 1. Just like in the last part, I had said before, the loading times in this game can be a little frequent. Like I said, the original had loading times, but they weren't like as long. That may trump up some people. For me, it doesn't really bother me all too much, but yeah, they can be a little long. Now, something I didn't show off in the last part that I'm super shocked that I completely missed. There's another character that you can play as in this remaster that you couldn't play originally in the original game, and her name is Coco. You can now play as Coco in the first and second games, as well as the third game. Originally, Coco was only playable in the third game, but only in a select few levels. In this remaster, you can play as Coco in any stage, except for like the riding levels, like the hog levels, the racing levels, and the boss fights. But aside from that, she can be played in every single stage in the first and second games. So when that was revealed, that was literally, like, I was just mad excited for that, because Coco's one of my favorite characters in all the Crash games. So we're starting, I'll be doing the rest of the game with Coco, just because I completely forgot about Coco in the last part. So I'll just be doing that instead. Yes, the graphics definitely make up for the loading times. That is very true. One thing to note, Heavy Machinery's graphics are just absolutely fantastic, man. Just look at this. If there's a secret down here, just jump down. It looks like a bottomless pit, but if you jump down here, you'll get the rest of these boxes. You also need the Brio tokens as well to get the box gem in this. In order to get a 100% box collection in this game, there are bonus rounds in each level that you have to get all the tokens to, and the boxes in those bonus rounds count toward the box total. In the original, I didn't have that, but they added that in this game just to, I don't know, add some more detail to it. What's good though is that if you fail a bonus round, you can just go back in and retry over and over, just in case you fail, you miss some boxes. So that's the good thing about that. They also updated the music. For the most part, most of the soundtrack is really good. But there are like a few hit and miss ones that just aren't as good as the original games. But let's be honest, the soundtrack will never be as good as the original games. The soundtrack in the originals were just fantastic. But for what they did, they did a really good job with the soundtrack too. Especially this level is one of the best remastered tracks so far. For this jump, just wait for the guy to go all the way up and then go. I've never been able to successfully jump over that guy, so just do what I just did there. In the original, they had Tana tokens, which is the token I just picked up. That was the only way you could save in the original. In this game, you can save wherever you want on the map, on the overworld map, and it's just way too good. Yeah, it's funny because some people actually struggle with this level. To be completely honest, I've never had a problem. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of challenging if you don't know what you're doing, but it's not that bad. Oh, that was my fault. I pressed square by accident. My finger slipped from the X button to the square button. But yeah, like I said, if you die in a bonus round, oh yeah, I'm doing this just to demonstrate. You can go back to the bonus round and retry whenever you want. All right. Yeah, for those bonus rounds, you're gonna have to concentrate because that's the platforming is something you just really have to stay focused with. Silver the Hedgehog is here. Whoa! It's no use. But yeah, Natito, Mario's always gonna be around, no matter what. To be honest, even though like they keep reusing the same like level design and stuff. Well, not level design, but like the same level aesthetics. People are always gonna eat that stuff up, like no matter what. So, no, I never did get the platinum for that level. I was trying my very hardest, but it just never happened. All right. So for this level, there's like these bounce things. In the original, they had like a very loud, like roaring sound. In this game, they didn't put that in for some reason. So that's all right. It's no use! Oh, they did such an amazing job with just the remaster of this track. This is one of my favorite songs in the first game. The heavy machinery levels. Alright, here's the last Brio token. Just go in here. The Brio bonus rounds are, in my opinion, the hardest ones. You have to really concentrate for these. This is the hardest one, actually, so let me see if I can concentrate. Okay. One thing to note about this remaster is the collision detection. If you guys don't know what that is, that's basically how the game decides whether you made a jump or if you made like a jump towards a solid object. In this game, the collision detection is very questionable and very bad compared to the original games. There are jumps that you swear you'll make, but because the game decided that you didn't make it, it decides to like push you off. It can get annoying, especially in things like this where you have to like have very good reflexes. Wow, I did on my second try. Okay, good. First playthrough, it took me like 10 tries, something like that. But thank the Lord I don't have to do that again. This Brio is useful. Yeah, there's a lot of lives in that one. Alright, so moving our way down. If you hold X on these, you'll go a lot higher, just like the original game, same thing. Oh shoot. Right down. Yeah, these boxes here are somewhat easy to miss, so like, just try to keep an eye out for these. Yeah, stay on the right here. Most people like go to the left and they completely miss those boxes. I should have gotten them all. Alright, we got the box gem. Let's get out of here. It's on your back. Haha. Have you completed the PS1 game? Yes, I have. I've only 100%ed the first one once, and I'm never doing it again. Because in the first game, what you had to do was you had to get all the in order to get the box gem in that game, you had to do the entire level without dying in order to get the box gem. In this game, you don't have to do that because the checkpoints save how many boxes you've gotten. In the first one, it never did that. Yeah, the new animation's pretty cool. Apparently in this game they're called Wumpa Fruit. I think that's like the proper name, but like everyone thinks they're peaches. Horror games? No. It's funny because I've watched some like sci-fi horror movies just because I love sci-fi, but I can't play horror games. I really can't. Some of them are just way too dark for me. Plus, for some reason I get more jumpy when I play games like that than I do when I'm watching movies. It's like when I'm watching movies I can deal with it, but for some reason like I just get way too anxious if I'm playing the games. That was my fault. Have I played It's No Use? No, I have not, Silver. if you're talking about Sonic 06, yes I have. It's okay. I don't hate the game, but in this level you can't get the box gem yet. You need the blue gem, I believe. So we'll be coming back here later. Outlast? I've never heard of it.
I hate it. Outlast is kind of like Slenderman mixed with a little bit of horror and zombies. You go into a dark room. You only have a camera as a flashlight, and you go into a room. And there's like this guy who's hanged already. And then you go into a hallway, and then there was a zombie that grabs you and then throws you out the window.
Oh goodness.
It's really scary. The room is dark, can't see anything.
That was my fault.
Besides a flashlight.
Yes, I'm doing all the games 100%, every single one.
Hey,
You'll play through the Evil Within. Oh yeah.
I hate Evil Within too.
Why are you even watching this nonsense?
It was on Kids Reaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm a platformer guy. I don't play horror.
I mean, not Kids Reaction, Teenagers Reaction.
Oh, Teen Reaction.
Horrible. I think when they were playing Slenderman, then when they were playing. I played a horror game.
Can you check on the dog, please? Alright, so for this, you just gotta practice this. I'm gonna practice it now so that when I come back, I'll just know what to do. Right. So yeah, for this level, you can't get the box gem because you need the blue color gem for this, so we'll be coming back here later. Oh no! Yeah, they brought back the little box animation for how many boxes you missed. For Coco, she just puts her laptop over her head. And Crystal's bringing the doggy. Hi, doggy. Patience is key. Yes, it is. Especially in this game. In this game, they brought back some of the challenge from the originals in which you cannot die in the level if you want to get the box gem. But they only brought it back for the levels that have a colored gem in it. So Generator Room, for instance, which is this one, has the gold colored gem. So in this level, I cannot die as well as getting all the boxes. So if I die, I have to exit the level and restart it over again. So if it seems like I'm not talking, it's because I'm trying to concentrate. Because the last thing I want to do is have to retry the whole level over again. So let me see if I can do it in one shot. Okay, let's stop talking about horror games now. This platform goes down after a while, but it takes a really long time, so you can have plenty of time to just go over here and get all of this. Woo! Alright, the game decided to be nice there. Most of the time I just fall. Okay. Like I said earlier, the collision detection in this game is not okay. It's really bad, actually. There are certain jumps in this game that you would normally make in the original game, but since the collision detection in this game is not as good, the game kind of like pushes you off a bit if you're at the very edge of a platform or of a box, which can get annoying, but if you just know how to time your jumps and jump at the very edge of a platform before jumping, you should be fine. Yeah, for the color gems in this game, you cannot die. That's the whole point. So I guess they just wanted to bring back some of the old challenge of the first game, in which you couldn't die in any level to get the box gem. So yeah, it's funny because in the first game, It was, the first game's the easiest one to get a whole bunch of extra lives. Because the first game was very generous when it came to extra lives. Nobody really knew why. There was just a whole bunch of extra lives in the first game. It's the same thing here. They brought back that whole bunch of extra lives thing. Yeah, it was mostly the first game that had a whole bunch of these. That's why it's super easy to get 99 lives in this game. It's kind of funny because this is the hardest game in the trilogy. But like, it's not hard in that they give you a whole bunch of lives anyway. So like, you can die as many times as you want. You're gonna have a lot of lives. No! Why? Ugh. Another thing to note, the radius of the spin. There are times where I feel like they shortened the hitbox of the spin in this game. I could be wrong, but like it's either that or just the collision detection, like I said earlier. But yeah, the spin, you have to be really close to the enemy in order for you to hit it. It's Sammy and I played this game when I was a kid. Hello Sammy, welcome to the live stream. I'm doing a 100% walkthrough of all 3 Crash games in this game. Right now I'm in Generator Room, and the whole point of this is that in order to get the box gem for this one, I have to complete the entire level without dying, as well as getting all the boxes. So, wish me luck. So far I've died twice, so... My first playthrough I only died once, I think. It can be a little tricky. You just like, some of the jumps are just very far off, so you have to be at the very edge before you jump, like I said earlier, because the jump in this game is actually kind of heavier compared to the originals. You just have to get used to that. Like at the very edge of the platform you have to jump, otherwise you'll just die. So like every stage you have to get the boxes in the bonus stage as well, but if you die here it doesn't count towards a death, so you can try this one as many times as you want. Alright, a little over halfway there, so we should make it. For these you're gonna have to time the jumps here, because these spinny things are going around. Alright. An extra life up there if you want to get that. Alright, I have an Aku Aku mask, so that should help me. So let's see how good I do with that. Whew. Oh yeah, that's Cortex, that's the main— No! Why? My heartstrings. I mistimed. I let go too early. Yeah, that's Cortex. That's the main villain in all 3 of these games. And the girl's name is Tana. Tana has always been there since the original games, but like in the bonus rounds, she would just stand there and like you would just exit like no problem. But in this one, they made it so that Cortex like takes her away at the end, just so like you don't just leave without rescuing her and stuff. That's basically what you did in the original. You went in there, you saw her, and you didn't rescue her. Like the whole point of the game is to rescue Tana. So they added that in just to not have it look so weird. Okay. I spun too late there, so. Of course, now that I'm doing a live stream, I die more than I should. That's not good. That was like my 4th time dying. That's okay. I'm gonna do it this time. That's okay. That's a guarantee. Yeah, it happens. Problem is that now that I'm live streaming, I guess the nerves are on or something. I don't know. But I didn't have this much trouble my first time. Are the girls related? No, they're not. Tana, which is the tall girl, that's Crash's girlfriend in the first game. Coco which is the girl I'm playing as now, that's Crash's sister. A little sister. I love Coco. She was introduced in the second game, but she wasn't playable. But now in this remaster, they made her playable for all the stages in all 3 games. As for how she's related to Crash, I have no idea. Because Crash was an experiment made by Cortex, so I don't know how that works. So maybe she was an experiment too, who knows. Okay, bonus round again. This was not that hard, you just have to know what you're doing. Oh, maybe cloning? Yeah, maybe. That could have been it. Then again, how would she have escaped from Cortex, though? That's my question. Again, thank you for all the 411 in streaming. Yes, you're welcome. So Crash, girlfriend was replaced. Yeah, pretty much. Apparently the whole reason they brought Coco in the second game was because a lot of soccer moms complained about Tana's design in the first game. They were like, that's too, I don't know what the word for that is. But they didn't like Tana's design, so they switched Tana out for Coco instead. That's why we don't see Tana in any other Crash game besides the first one. Okay, I have to be patient here. Woo! Okay. Alright, this part's a little trippy. Okay, good. These jumps are kind of hard to make. Almost done, guys. All right, we made it. Woo! Okay, good. That wasn't too bad. I did my first playthrough. It took me like probably like twice. Haha. Whew. Okay. On to the remaining levels. Alright, so same goes for this level. I cannot die in toxic waste in order to get the blue gem here. Give me 1 sec. Alright, let's do it. Toxic waste can be challenging if you don't know what you're doing. In this level, there's a bunch of bouncing barrels, which were also in the original game. How did you get 99 lives? By being good at the game. And that's not even me bragging or like trying to be sarcastic. That's it. I've only lost like in this whole playthrough, I've only lost like 7 lives up to this point. They're very genotype. Yeah, generous. Okay. Yeah, in the first game, they were very generous with lives. Even if you weren't good at the game, you could still get a whole mess of lives if you knew what you were doing. Yeah, like, just playing the game normally, that's how I got all these lives. They made Toxic Waste's remix, a rock remix, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love this track. It's one of my favorite remastered tracks in the entire trilogy is Toxic Waste. They did a really good job with this track here. So now they add in some bouncing barrels. What's good about the bouncing barrels in this game compared to the original games? In the original games, you kind of had to like measure how or where the barrel would bounce. In this game, they have markings on the floor that'll tell you where they're gonna bounce. There's like these dark spots. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty much where they're gonna bounce. So as long as you're in the middle of those, you'll be fine. That was my fault. There we go. Alright. Yeah, this level can be super hard for a lot of people because of the barrels. But, like I said earlier, once you know what you're doing, you're fine. Oh no! That's not good at all. I don't know how that hit me. Okay, good. Alright, so now we can't... we can't get hit one more time or else we're gonna die. Hopefully I'll be able to survive. Yeah, just let the TNT explode those. You don't really have to get them, especially if you already have 99 lives. Yeah, I'll try my hardest. I almost jumped into the warp without getting the gem. That would have been mad funny. I've almost done that a few times. Thankfully, that's never happened. Alright, so we got our blue gem. We got our blue gem. Yeah, they kept the original challenge of the first game in which you couldn't die in order to get the gems, but it's only for the colored gems in this game, so... that's already better than the first game, to be honest. Thank you. So now for the next boss, Pinstripe Portaroo. That's the 4th boss of the game, I believe. Hint, his Tommy gun isn't always reliable. I love the hints that they give here for the boss fights. It's pretty cool. So now we have Pinstripe. To be honest, it's pretty easy. He's just as easy as he was in the original game, to be honest. Just hide behind these chairs here. Whenever he moves, just spin into him. In this game, he like you hear him like reloading his gun. They added that in for like just to add some extra fluff to the boss fight. The original, he just started shooting immediately, like he never reloaded his gun or anything, but in this one he does. I always like Pinstripe, just like the boss and stuff. The last hit is always on top of that table, so just go over there and boom. Woo! They did a good job remastering that music track as well. For all the boss fights, really. Alright. So the high road is my least favorite level in this entire game next to Fumbling in the Dark. It's this level and Fumbling in the Dark that give you the most trouble. But thankfully in this game they save your boxes on each checkpoint, so you don't have to restart the entire level over again like I had to do in the first game. Yeah, it was the worst, guys. Yeah, it's really hard, to be honest. That's why they give you 2 extra lives here, because they know it's gonna be ridiculously difficult. Oh my gosh, seriously? Crash 2 after this? I'll be starting Crash 2 actually on, after the 4th of July. I would stream on 4th of July, but I know a lot of people won't be there for that, so I'm just gonna do it the day after. I'll be finishing the first game today, which is what I'm doing now. And then Crash 2 will be after the 4th of July. Yeah, it'll be on a separate stream, yeah. I give you a lot of lives here for a reason. Alright, so the biggest bait of my existence in this level are these ridiculous turtles. They really messed up on the turtles here, because in the original games, you could be like on the very edge of the turtle and like still make the jump. In this game, you have to be dead center on this turtle or else you're gonna die. You're gonna slip right off and you're gonna die. So that's one thing about this level that I just don't like, is these turtles. Like, this is the reason I hate this level. These turtles are way too ridiculous, man. And in this remaster, they did not do a good job of remaking the turtle physics. If that's even like a word, I messed up there. I'm gonna wait for this guy. Yeah, you have to hit the turtle on the very edge of the platform like this, and then go. That happened to me in the original too. Thankfully, it's not the original, in which I have to restart the whole level over again, because that'd be awful. Oof. Okay, that was really close. What will happen too? The hitbox of the turtles isn't big enough, so like, even if you like overshoot the jump just a little bit, like you're not gonna make it. So you have to be very precise with these jumps. Another thing you can do in this level is go on the ropes. You see like that. Like, I could have made that, but because the jump was too high, I just couldn't make it. And thank you for the luck. Yes, I do need it for this level especially. You see, like, gosh. If you press forward before you land on the turtle, you go forward a lot. And if you go forward a lot, you're gonna miss the turtle, just like I did there. So like, it's better to just wait until you land on the turtle first and then hold up. But like, the timing to do that is just very hard. You just have to get good at it. See, like that. Yeah, if you press forward even a little bit, you go a lot. Okay, I don't think you need this one. Okay, I was wrong. You do need it. If you die enough times, they give you an Aku Aku mask, which you don't need in this level, because your biggest bane of your existence is the bottomless pit, which Aku Aku doesn't save you from, so... That was really close. Okay, that was it. Which one is best character? Crash Bandicoot, Sonic the Hedgehog? I prefer Sonic the Hedgehog just because I love Sonic the Hedgehog. But that's because I've played more, like, of this. Hey! Yeah, like I said, you really have to time your forward momentum, because if you do it too early, you'll fly right off the turtle. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna go on the ropes, because this is getting way too long. You can go on the ropes, so let me see if I can. You can do it in the original. You just have to be good at the game. I don't care if I lose that many lives. Okay, see, there you go. So you can go on the rope, but they're very finicky, so I'll just go on the turtles then. Even in the remaster, this level's a pain. That's insane. Come on. And that'll happen a lot too. You'll just slip right off the turtle because the collision detection's awful in this game. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Come on, level. I'm losing all my viewers. To be honest though, this really is the hardest level in the game, so all this fail is to be expected. I hesitated there. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. How many lives have I lost? Too many. Are you... The collision detection in this game is literally the worst. It is so bad compared to the original games. If this was the original games, I would have been done by now. Because in the original, I got used to this level. Because I died way too many times, so I had to learn the level in and out. But since the remaster, the level's a little different, so. Which is going to be a major thorn in my... yeah. Yeah, all the hitboxes, all the, just the collision detection in general was just really bad in this game. Move this turtle, and then go. Ugh. Oh my goodness, can I just get that checkpoint, please? That's all I want right now. If I get that checkpoint, I'll be set, man. Like, honestly. Alright, I'll wait till he gets to the very edge then. The game's super picky with how you make jumps. That's the one thing that'll throw you off in this remaster compared to the original games. I landed on the turtle. Come on. My viewers don't want to stay here for the next 20 minutes. Watching fail at this level. I think that's a little far. Are you serious? No, you can't slide jump in the first game. You would think they would like add it in as like a bonus feature, but they didn't do that for this game. If you could slide jump, I'd be making this level like mad easy. Yeah, the struggle's way too real right now. Okay. I'm crying inside, you have no idea. Ugh. It's gonna be a pain getting the platinum relic for this level. Another thing they added in this remaster is that you can get relics now in the first two games. That was originally just in the third game, but they added it in for the first and second one too. Yes, finally! Goodness gracious, man. I wasted way too many lives there. Are you... that's fine, I got a checkpoint. I got a checkpoint, guys! It's the best thing ever. Oh my gosh. This game is very, very picky with how you make jumps, man. Very, very picky. Alright, next checkpoint. Okay, I think the rest of the level is not too bad. You just gotta know how to deal with these. Alright, so there's a box up here. A lot of people missed that on their first play, so... Alright. What's good is that the bonus levels in this game, they count as checkpoints, so if you die, you go back to that checkpoint. So in essence, I got another checkpoint. So for this bonus round, what you have to do is go all the way to the right here, and then start going to the left. And then once you get all the boxes on the top, you just go on the bottom. As you can see there, I hit the box, but the game decided to push me off because it registered me as not hitting it. That's the only reason I died there. I actually messed up. It's funny because I didn't take my own advice here. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. This is a 100% walkthrough of the Crash and Sane Trilogy. We're now on the first game, and we should be finished with the first game by today. We're playing through the High Road, which is the hardest level in the game. If you want to stick around, you can. Alright, we're slowly but surely starting to get all our lives back. I lost one too many lives in there. Alright, so let's continue. Yes! We got the box gem. We're out of here. Never have to worry about that level ever again. Haha! Alright. So that's the... I believe that, in my opinion, that's the hardest level in the game. Like, that's the hardest part. So the rest of the game should be smooth sailing. Alright, so Slippery Climb. This, in a lot of people's opinion, is the hardest level of the game. For me, since in the original you had to do the entire level over again if you died to get the box gem, I'm used to this level by now, so this shouldn't be as hard as it should be, you know. So this is Slippery Climb, considered by many to be the hardest level in this game. For me, like I said, I've gotten used to this level. It's just a matter of me focusing and I'll be good. What's good about this game compared to the original is that the original had literally the worst jump physics. Like, your jump was like very like finicky with a lot of things. You could never really tell where Crash was gonna land. In this game though, if you let go of the directional button mid-air, you stop your momentum, so you can do more precise jumps that way. So that's already better than the original, so this level shouldn't be as hard as it used to be. So I cannot die here, folks. If I die, I gotta do the whole thing over. It's also the second longest level of the game, too. That doesn't help. That was really close. Goodness gracious. You gotta time those. You just gotta be careful. I almost messed that up. Yeah, you gotta be quick on that, otherwise you'll miss the jump. Go, 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 go. Yeah, those stairs are faster than the other one. These platforms are fast too. So you gotta be quick on your feet. Oof. Got it. These are the hardest jumps to make, so just try to be careful. Okay. I'm doing good so far. This guy, as long as you just keep running, you should be fine there. Shoot, I missed time. The game sometimes has a hard time registering whether you pressed the button input or not. That's exactly what happened there. I pressed X when I landed, and the game was still registering the fact that I even landed to begin with, and I didn't jump. But, that's okay. That won't happen again. Because like I said, this level's not as hard as I remember it being. Thankfully, it's only the color gem levels in which you have to not die. If it was every level, I'd lose my head. And that was this game's collision detection. You saw it, right? I was on the very edge of the platform. In the original, I would have made that. But in this game, since the collision detection is mad awful, it pushed me off the platform and I died. funny because on my first playthrough of this, I think I only died once, and I managed to get it. I either died once or I didn't die at all. So, but now obviously now that I'm live streaming, I died twice. I'm just gonna wait. This jump is kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Is Insane harder than the original? It's harder in that you have to get used to a lot of things. Like, for example, like I've been saying, like recently, the collision detection is something that you really have to get adjusted to. A lot of your jumps have to be more precise because of the collision detection. So like jumps that you could normally make easily in the original game, you need more precision here. But aside from that, it's pretty much just as hard. Oh, and in the original, you couldn't die to get the box gem either. So in this game, they save all your boxes for each checkpoint, so you don't have to restart the whole level over again. The only levels you have to do that for are the color gems. So, in essence, they're both hard. I don't think one's harder than the other, to be honest. Well, actually, yeah, I still think the original's harder, just because you can't die to get the box gems. So, yeah, the original's always going to be the hardest one. The remastered track for this is also very good, so at least we have that. I don't even know what happened there, to be honest. I would blame it on the collision detection, but I've said those two words way too many times in this playthrough. Alright, this is it. This is the one. I'll get it this time. I just have to focus. Oh, really? don't know how to make that now. Or maybe another one will appear. Maybe. Really? That dumb wall's getting him under. Gotta time that. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta be really quick there or else you're gonna die. It happened again, are you kidding me? What the heck, man? That jump's so crazy. Get it, thank you. I don't know what the heck happened last time. Alright, we made it back up here. There's only one checkpoint box in this entire level, by the way, if you don't count the bonus. The bonus. As long as you keep running there, you should be fine. Alrighty. We're making progress. Well, we're halfway done. That was very close. Yeah, I could have gone there. Alright, so that field token is in here. Even though this is a checkpoint, if I do die, I'm gonna have to, you know, recheck the whole thing. And the collision section. Yay. That's fine. You can die as many times as you want in the bonus anyway. Okay. I'm trying to remember how I did that last time. Again. I'm really glad the developers were generous enough to have you go back in the bonus rounds if you mess up. That's a good thing. And the collision section again, messing me up. Ugh. You know what sucks? If I have to redo the whole level over again, I also have to do all these bonus rounds again. That won't be nice. I didn't want that. Yeah, the collision section is going to be your biggest enemy in these bonus rounds. Like, literally your biggest enemy. It's not even the bonus rounds themselves that'll be hard. Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. See, look! I made it! But because the collision section is so bad, it pushed me off. Oh my goodness. Come on. I thought that maybe if I played the game once, I would be used to all this already, but I'm not. Oof. Okay. The game decided to be nice there and let me make that jump. A lot of the time it doesn't, you know, it doesn't make that jump, so I'm just glad it did, so we can move on. Because I gotta go down. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of used to it. Alright, try it again. Like I said, first time playing this level in the Insane Trilogy, I did it no problem. Now that I'm live streaming, it decides to be the biggest, biggest pain. I understand. I've made that platform before. And major thanks and props to those two people that have stuck around for my nonsense of fail. Are you... Instead of landing on the top stair, the game decides, no, you're not going to land on it, so you're just going to go over it real quick. Goodness gracious, the fact that I'm still here. Should have been halfway done by now. That was just me wanting to rush, cause... No worries, we'll get it. By law of averages. Whew. Nope. I knew the collision detection would screw me up there, so I didn't make that. Pretty good. That was mad close. Alright, we're gonna do it this time. That was way too close, my goodness gracious. Alright, time for this ridiculous bonus again. Oof. Telling you, man, the game just decides when I make a jump, when I overshoot a jump. See, like that, I landed on it, but since I was holding forward, that's okay, it's just a bonus round. I'll get over it. Alright, good. I didn't take as long as I was hoping it would. No, wait. There we go. Alright, now let's see if I can make this. This jump can be crazy sometimes. Okay, good. Alright, I think this is the home stretch. Woo! Okay, made it. Awesome. Gotta avoid this guy. Alright, good. Awesome, we did it. And just when we did it, now we only have one viewer. Oh well. How many lives was that? Like 5? 6? Oh man. Well, thankfully you got past that. Never have to do that level again. So now let's move on. Lights out. This also requires you to not die. So let's do the best I can. In the original game, I despise this level. I didn't want anything to do with this level. Especially fumbling in the dark, that was the worst. It was just so monotonous. Oof. I'm gonna wait for this platform. Oh shoot. I'm gonna wait here. I don't know why I would spin into that. Oh, it was right there. Wait, that's okay. It doesn't matter if I die. To get the gem in this level, you need all the boxes anyway. I can't get all the boxes until I get another color gem later. See, it's right there. That's the only way to get the rest of the boxes to go up there, so I won't be doing that. So I can die as many times as I want here. Okay. Now it's just a matter of... That's okay. Like I said, it doesn't matter how many times I die. Okay, I made that. Collision detection in this game makes me want to pull my hair out. Oh man, they really messed up on that collision detection, dude. It's kind of sad, really. If the originals were able to do it, like years ago, they shouldn't have a problem here. not gonna make that. Yeah, but besides the high road, these are my least favorite levels in the whole game. That was just me being dumb. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Oh man. Yeah, rub it in. Okay. Now we continue. Alright, so Jaws of Darkness. Now this level, in the original it was kind of hard, because, like I said, in the original you had to get all the boxes while dying. In this one it doesn't matter. There's also the key to Cortex in here, which unlocks the second secret stage for this game, which counts towards your 100% total, so... this is such a sigh of relief after what I had to deal with. I actually really like this level, so... I know some people hate these levels. I love these levels. It's just really cool. I love the music too. The remaster of this song is fantastic. This jump can be kind of weird. Just gotta position yourself right. And yeah, that happened to me on my first playthrough too. The exact same thing. And if you die there, you gotta start off from the beginning. That kinda sucks. That's okay, this is no fumbling in the dark, and this is no... that was too early. Oh, I somehow survived that. There's no fumbling in the dark, and there's certainly no high road, so... I'm good. You need some good depth perception for this level too, because if you don't know how far you're jumping, you're gonna die a lot here. Hey, just be careful on this last jump, because you can overshoot that if you keep holding. If you keep holding down. I'm gonna wait for that guy to go up because I don't want to miss time. Yeah, those jumps can be hard to make if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, so this is where you need the blue gem. There's a box on top here. Make sure you get that. I missed that in the original game a whole mess of times. And I got to the end and it was like, you missed one box. I was like, what? That is insane. I'd recommend waiting for this to just finish, because especially in this game with the horrible collision detection, you're not going to make all these jumps. Unless you somehow compensate for the collision detection and plan ahead. These platforms don't fall, so you can stay on them as long as you want. Wait for this to finish. I feel like the jump is even heavier once you're invincible, so that doesn't help either with these jumps, so that's another reason why I'm staying here. Thankfully, the blue gem platform takes you just a little ahead. Oh shoot, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, I was waiting for that. What the? Okay. I guess that also exists. Jeez, I almost died there. Alright, so we got the checkpoint, so we're good. That was close. Okay, so for that snake, you have to jump on it, because if you spin into it, you'll spin away this question mark block, which has the cortex icon in it. You're gonna need the cortex icon, especially if you want to get 100%. Damn. That looks suspicious. I can't get those. Oh. Yeah, this is where the last cortex icon is. You have to go over that path there. There we go. So for this, you just jump on the TNT, wait for it to explode, then jump. If you're like me, you can have butterfingers and miss your jumps. That's kicks, you can retry as many times as you like, which is amazing. Alright. Let's get the rest of these boxes. There you go. Got the last key. Get out of here. There's 112 boxes in this thing. My phone's 2.9. I'm not sure what that means, but I guess that's good. Alright, this is it. We just have to do this last bonus round and we'll get our box gem. Yes, yes, I'm doing this live, yes. Vivo live. I always wait for that to finish because I don't take my chances. Same goes for that one, I always wait. Alright. So I believe there's only 2 more color gems that I have to not die in a level for. So shouldn't be too hard from here on out. Alright, got the box gem for Jaws of Darkness, got the key, which unlocks Fumbling in the Dark, which is, in my opinion, the hardest level in this game. That's not the high road. But we'll be doing that after we finish the rest of the levels in the third island. Alright, so now we got Castle Machinery. This level is... I actually really like this level. I love the machinery levels. They're just really cool and futuristic, and I like the soundtrack. This one's a little bit harder than Heavy Machinery, but not too much. Yeah, Fumbling in the Dark sucks. I hate that stage. Alright, so that was the hardest level in the game, guys. Believe me, it took me many attempts to try to do that on my first try, and yeah. But, yeah, aside from that, yeah, I'm just kidding, guys. It's just a matter of, I mean, if you have the gem, you can just go up there and get the rest of those. I have no idea what happened. Okay, good. But yeah, yeah, sorry there, my TV turned off for a sec. I have no idea what happened. But, thankfully that didn't happen. But I'm gonna go back to that level and do it the legitimate way. I need to get the box gem after all. Let me save here real quick, because I know I'm gonna forget otherwise. Alright, 75% done. Let's go to Castle Machinery. But yeah, Fumbling in the Dark, jeez. I feel like Fumbling in the Dark requires its own session. Its own live stream session. Because that level, yeah, that level's nasty. Let's hope I get it on like my second try though, because I want to keep you guys here too long, you know. Heck, even as a normal level, Fumbling in the Dark is just really hard, even if you're not going for the boxes. Like, it's just very brutal. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Right now we're enjoying Castle Machinery. It's one of my favorite levels of this game. So these just gotta wait a little bit and you'll be good. So the whole gimmick with this level is that you have these rising platforms, and if you don't move out of the way quick enough, you'll get hit by these steam pipe. As you see there, the platform goes all the way up to where those steam pipes are. For this one, you have to hold down. A lot of people wouldn't have figured that out on their first playthrough. Most people would have gotten hit there, but these steam vents, you just gotta wait for them to finish and then go. Unless you're like me and you don't know how to play this game. Whoop. Alright, checkpoint box. Wait. There's only one per foot up there, so you don't gotta worry about that. There's one of those bounce things coming up that bounces you straight into the steam pipes, so you're gonna have to be careful with that. Oh yeah, 93%. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, whoa. That was really close. Yeah, that was the one I was talking about. They, 93%, that's pretty good. This level's actually, I mean, this game is the shortest of the trilogy, like, in order to get, like, 100% in, because there's only so many gems compared to the others. The others have, like, 40-something gems to get, and this one, there's only, like, 26. So it's not that bad. Alright, so for this, yeah, this is what you do. You have to hold right here, go all the way to this side, get these boxes on top, and then get the ones on the bottom. That can trip a lot of people up, because most people just like get all the boxes on top and then go on the bottom and wonder, it's like, oh, how do I get back up? But oh, you need to be castle machinery, okay. This level's fun actually, I like this level. This is probably the hardest part right here of castle machinery, just this part here. It's just a little bit hard. You just gotta know how to time your jumps right and you'll be fine. Actually no, this is the hardest part right here. Just a matter of timing your jumps. And there we go. Yeah, we'll get the Cortex power in a little bit. To be honest, I really hate that stage. Well, in the original anyway, the Cortex power was just one of the hardest ones. I really hate the lab. The lab is one of my least favorite levels in this game. Because there's this one part that you get to that, like, you have to be really good with your jumps in order to get past a certain section, and it's just really hard. Now we got Nitrous Brio. This is the second to last boss of the game. In this game, he's a little bit harder in that you have to. How do I say it? You have to. In the original, he would throw these purple flasks, which he just did there, and all you would have to do was like do a U shape like this in order to avoid them all. In this game, you can't do that. You have to. I mean, you'll see what I'll do when I do it, but yeah, it's a little harder to avoid his attacks in this one. Yeah, and don't get close to him either, because he's gonna like explode like a flask on you. So yeah, in this game, they gave us a reason as to why the green blobs hurt him, and it's because when you step on them, and it shoots at him. So that's kind of cool. And yes, the lab was terrible. In the original game, the lab was the reason I would lose so many lives. And thankfully, I didn't get hit there. That's kind of rare. So in his second phase, it's pretty much the same thing as the original game. You just have to wait for the blocks to come down. You jump on it, and you hit him as such. In this game, though, you have to wait until he's close enough, because if I jump right now, I'm gonna get hit. So you gotta wait until he's a little closer. There you go. Ah! Alright, bye, Brio. I wish they did more of his transformation. Yeah, even in the original game, like, all he did was just, like, smash the floor and, like, the blocks would come down, but that was it. We wouldn't really get to see much. If anything, the second form's the easiest part of the boss fight. So that's one thing. Alright, so this is it, guys. The lab. I cannot die here in order to get this color gem, so wish me the best of luck here. On my first playthrough of this game on the Sane Trilogy, I actually did manage to get it in, like, my second try. I just got really lucky. But now that I'm live streaming, it might mess with my mojo, so let's see if I'll be able to get it this time. Yeah, this level's... this level can demolish you if you don't know what you're doing. Especially with these blob things. Just run away from them. You should be fine if you just do that. Jump over that. Also, don't spin into these. There's a TNT box there. That's just the way of the developer saying, haha. So yeah, don't do that. I recommend you guys take your time with these levels. Please take your time with these levels. What also sucks is that you have to get all the boxes in the bonus round too, so if you die, you have to do the bonus round again. This is the hardest bonus round in the game to do. for a reason I'll explain in a sec, and I just messed it up. For that box on top of that bounce box, you have to spin into that while at the same time not destroying the bounce box. So you gotta do this. What you also have to do is jump over like so, and you have to do this. Oh wait, you have to. You have to jump on that box while holding left or right so that you will not hit the box on top, and then you have to go to the box on top and then hits I believe it's 2 boxes on top of that box there. So yeah, you have to be good with your jump like that. There's 2 boxes up here. I never knew that playing the original game that there were boxes up there. I just assumed that it was just there for no reason. But yeah, that's what the rest of those boxes are. We got that out of the way. Let's continue with the lab level. Alright, so we're almost halfway done. Like I said, it's not that the level's hard, you just gotta be patient. Very patient. And I wasn't patient, so I got that happen to me. I gotta exit. It's all good, we got this. Thankfully, the level's not too long. It's not that long of a level, really. It's just, once you get to the near end and you fail, like, that sucks. Because you gotta exit and do it all over again. Yeah, we're at the home stretch, guys. We're almost done with the main levels. Alright, don't spin into this. Sometimes I would just forget that TNT box is there, and then I'd get destroyed. Alright, gotta reset the bonus again. Yeah, in terms of just getting all the boxes in a bonus round, I think this may be the hardest to some people, because it really is hard to get this jump here. I got it first try, thank goodness, but yeah, it can be pretty bad. 1, 2, 3. So now we just have to be patient. The thing that'll trump you up a lot in this level is this one part where, like, there's like these blob thing past an electric fence, and you have to, like, okay. Yeah, you'll see what I mean later. It's kind of hard to explain right now because it's hard to concentrate. Alright, I'm gonna be patient here. For this guy, just keep running, you'll be fine. Alright, so for this, just hit this, and then go back to this corner here. And you should be fine. Alright, so this is considered to be, like, the hardest part for a lot of people. Just because you have to time those electric things along with the floor, along with that guy over there with the electricity. So you just gotta be careful. Okay, good. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is the part I was talking about. Oh, that's true! Okay, yeah, one thing I learned on my first playthrough of this game, even though the electric currents themselves don't hurt you, the thing that's generating those electric currents do hurt you. So you can't be on the far left there because you're gonna get hit, and you also have to avoid that green blob like that you saw there. That's really the hardest part of the level, really. So you just gotta wait for the electric things to go and just try to skip the blob as much as you can. The problem is, even if you skip that blob, more blobs keep coming. So you gotta be quick on that section, otherwise you're gonna get hit and lose a life on the way here. So yeah, touching the electric stuff themselves does hurt you. I completely forgot about that. I knew about that on my first playthrough, but I forgot about it here. But that's all good. We'll get it this time. Yeah, that section with the blob and stuff that you have to go fast in the original, that was much harder because the blob had a bigger hitbox, I think it was. So like, if you messed up on that part, then yeah, it was just the worst. Gosh, really. At the very least, dying in the bonus doesn't count, so we're good. We're almost there, guys. Alright. Alright, so we should get it this time. We'll be good. Don't worry, guys. We got this in the bag. Like I said earlier, one thing you have to get used to in this game is the jump. The jump is very heavy compared to the originals, so you have to go to the very edge of your jumps in order to get it. And because of that death, I just lost a viewer. Thanks, game. It just sucks to have to do that bonus round over and over. Getting the platinum relic for this stage is going to be a real pain, that's for sure. Alright. Bonus round again. Just try not to fail this time. My eyes hurt every time I see this bonus round again. I feel like I've seen it so many times. Alright, 98 lives. Hope I don't lose them all. That's not gonna happen, but... I'm gonna be patient here, like I wasn't last time. There you go. Almost there, guys. Like I said, just keep running there, you should be fine. Ooh, that's close. second hardest part of this level is just waiting for this. Alright, hardest part is there, just right here. Woo! Alright, made it. Alright, the rest of the level should be really easy. Just gotta focus. Whew, alright. Just gotta wait here. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Whew. See, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Haha! 81% complete. We're almost there. Alright guys, so we're reaching the last stretch of this game. The next level is the Great Hall, which admittedly is the easiest level in the game, and you'll see why in a sec. Yeah, so close yet so far away. We still have to backtrack to get the rest of these gems. Easiest level in the game, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. Alright, well, what that really is if you have all the gems of the game, you can use the gems as platforms to get to the end. And if you do that, you actually skip the Cortex boss fight and you beat the game. Yeah, so that's kind of funny. It's kind of weird. But we're going to save the final boss for later. Right now, we're going to backtrack to get the rest of the gems that we could not normally get. Now that we have most of the color gems, we can now just go to these now and do them. This is the only color gem that we're missing, so we're going to get the one here as well. Let's save first before we do anything else. Alright. Wish me luck, guys. Lights Out is a very hard level. What's good, though, is that the color gem takes you to a higher path, so you don't have to deal with the rest of the levels nonsense. So, as long as you get all the boxes and you reach that color gem platform, you should be fine here. I just have to not mess up. Hello again, Silver. Welcome back. We're backtracking to get the rest of the boxes. We're going for 100% completion. And once we get all the gems, we're gonna go to the defeat Cortex, and then we'll save the Great Hall for the finale. That's how it's gonna work. That was really close. I could have just died there. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this one because I'm not gonna risk anything. Last thing I want to do is to restart this level. Oh no. That's okay, I got this. I know what to do. Oh, never mind. I don't know what to do. That's all good. That was just my mistake on my end. Yeah, if you're not careful there, if you spin the first rat, sometimes the game doesn't register that you hit the next rat. So, like, if you hit the first one, the second one or third one might still be there. So, I would recommend you spin the rat, wait, and then spin again, just in case. Because the rats might still be there. If you're just joining the stream, we're doing a 100% walkthrough of the first Crash Bandicoot and the Crash and Sane Trilogy. Right now we're backtracking to get the rest of the box gems that we could not normally get. Whew! That was close. That was close as well. I gotta stop being reckless, man. I gotta take my time here. Alright, go. Okay. Yeah, see, another one pops up because the game didn't register that you hit it, so you gotta be careful there. Same goes for that section there. Whew! Did you see that? That was crazy. Gotta be careful with these saw blades. And that's it. From now on, it's smooth sailing. There's the last 3 boxes. And there it is, our last color gem of the game. We can effectively go back and get the rest of the box gems. Haha. 84% completion. So the last level that we're gonna do in this game is Fumbling in the Dark. That's gonna be the very last level we're gonna do before we finish things up. So we're gonna save that level for later. Let us venture our way back. Actually, before I continue, guys, do you want me to play as Crash for the last remainder of the game? If you want to, I can switch back. Coco, alright. Yeah, when Coco was announced, I was mad excited. That was like the main reason I wanted to play this game even more was because of Coco. And sure enough, she's awesome to play as, so. Yeah, these levels aren't that hard, to be honest. They're the first 2 levels, so this should be some easy peasy stuff. Assuming I don't mess up. Did it get it? I wasn't even sure. I'm gonna go back just in case. Okay. I love what they did with the graphics here. Like, everything looks like a jungle. They made the music sound like more of a jungle too, which is nice. Yeah, that happens a lot, guys. Just gotta deal with it. Like, I could have had invincibility, but guess not. I believe there's also Brio tokens here. I could be wrong. I might be thinking of another level. But yeah, you gotta get the Brio tokens as well. Those are the 3 boxes we missed before, and I missed that extra life. That's good. We got the box. Oh, come on. That happens to me all the time. Get out of here. Yeah, in this game, you have to be really close to the enemies to count it as a hit, because the hitboxes are a little shorter. All right. Oh, that was weird. The stone rolled the other way. There's a pit. And there we go. That's the box gem. Let's get out of here. Haha. I love Coco's little haha. They made Coco like super cute in this game. I don't know why. She's just so adorable. Like all the animations she does and stuff. I think they did that intentionally, though. Alright, so next is the Great Gate. Couple of times. Oh, like, are you talking about, like, overall, like, on the leaderboards and stuff? Because if that's the case, like, that's awesome. Alright, time to go for 100% on this one. Oh, dude, that's awesome, though. I did manage to get the platinum on that, on Jungle Rollers. I got the platinum for this stage, too, which, by the way, took forever to do. This stage requires a lot of patience and memorization. Like, if you don't have either of those two things, like, yeah, this stage is very hard to get the platinum in. Dare I say, probably the hardest stage in the first game to get platinum in. That's not like the lab or slippery climb or something like that. Alright, time for a bonus. If you guys want to see Crash 2, I'll be doing that the day after 4th of July. So I'll be streaming that sometime around well, stay tuned for like an announcement video. I'll announce when the stream is on my channel. I'll say the time and date and everything, but it will be the day after the 4th of July. I'll do Crash 2, which is also my favorite Crash game. So if you guys are curious to see my opinions on that, stay tuned for that. It'll be the day after the 4th of July. Gotta get that box over there. Ugh. Those monkeys, if you spin, oh shoot. Alright. So, clarification, don't spin that guy away, because that'll happen. Out of here. Oh, actually, oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, this one you can break. That's fine. It's the next one that you can't do. You can't break. I'm just gonna wait these one out. Oh, I could have gone. I just don't want to die right now. Okay, so one thing I forgot to do in my first playthrough. Notice how I jumped on that box and I went back here. There's one box back here. And you can get out of this path in a section coming up. See, like right here, I can exit right here. But the problem is if you do that, then you'll miss the one jump box that I managed to, that I used to get on this side to begin with. So as much as difficult as it may seem, you have to go back here and get this one box. And you have to do all this here. So you can't always win. This monkey. Don't hold the X button on those, by the way. If you do, then you'll probably die. You can on this one, but like if there's two next to each other, don't hold the jump button. I could have gone. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances because I don't want to do all that over again. Alright, so we're almost done. We're almost there. Up. So there's one box here. There it is, guys. Our box gem for the Great Gate. Let's get out of here. It can be annoying. Probably the only thing annoying about it is like going back, like on the world map, just to get all the gems again. What makes it like not as annoying is that at the very least they have you go through like new areas with the platforms. Like they're like extensions of the levels. So like it's not like you're just playing the same level over again just to get like 1 or 2 boxes, you know. Because you know that wouldn't be that wouldn't be fun at all. But for the most part, all the color gems take you to like this new section of the stage or like this new pathway that you can go to. So you know, at the very least, they added that. That's another one for upstream. This level can throw people off in terms of the box gem, mostly because of this one section that we'll see in a bit. I love what they did with the graphics here. I love the graphics in this stage. I said that in the last part too, but they really did a good job here. Okay, I'll wait here. Yeah, the first game was very punishing with box gems, man. If you died once, you have to do the whole thing over. Just because the checkpoint boxes don't save your boxes if you die. That was close. Doom, 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 doom. Alright, so here's the rest of the gems. I recommend just go up here and then do this. There you go. There's only one box down here, and that's it. The rest of the boxes are near the end of the level. Yeah, that section can trip some people up because like you go there and you're like, well, what's back here? It's just one box. Don't worry. If you wonder where the rest of the boxes are, there at the end of the level. There's more yellow platforms. Alright. Alright, so we got our lives back. You know, the ones we lost in High Road. Yeah, that level was crazy, man. I'm so glad that the High Road doesn't require you to not die to get the box gem, because that's what you have to do in the first game, and oh man, that took at least an hour and a half to do. I'm in college right now. The first year just ended, so I'm in summer break. I'm studying to be a pastor. I'm a Christian, so God has told me to become a pastor and to preach to all nations. So I'm just trying to get a degree in that. All right, got the last box gem for here. Let's get out of here. All right. Let's get out of here. But yeah, I'm in college. The first year just ended, so I have to wait until August for the next year to start. It's a 2-year program. Oh, hey, amen. That's awesome, man. It's really good. Are you from Florida? I'm in Florida, so I don't know where all these viewers are from, but I'm all the way over here in Florida. I know most people are like across the country or something, but the time trial for this was really hard. You have to like be very precise with your jumps, especially if you get the invincibility here. Yeah, I would wait for the. Oh shoot. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I would wait for the invincibility to finish there. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here because the problem is that like on the top left there's of those boxes over there is the Brio token. If you have invincibility and you blow up that TNT, it's gonna blow away the Brio token. So I would just wait for this to go out. There you go. Live in Tennessee where we have the Bible Belt. Ooh, that's awesome, dude. Tennessee. So what's this Bible Belt thing? Is like is it a class or is it like a school? Up here is a box. If you get that invincibility and you accidentally break this box here, that's okay. You can just you can still get it. Not so much for invincibility. There's 21 boxes here. It's not that hard. You just gotta time your jumps. A geographical line where there are a lot of Baptist churches. Oh, non-denominational. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm a non-denominational too. I just follow the Bible. That's it. I go to a Assemblies of God church though, which is pretty much a non-denominational church anyway. But yeah, that's cool, man. Alright, so that's the rest of the boxes are in here, and that's pretty much it. It's not too different, but you know, it's the game. This jump is the hardest jump in the game. If you mess that up, then yeah, it's not gonna be good. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh shoot. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that a level over. I think what sucks is that if you have the invincibility box, I'm sorry, if you have the invincibility on and you go through like boxes, if there's tokens in there, you can't get them. So you have to spin them normally instead. Yeah, I missed. I can't believe that happened. Like, how does that even? Yeah, I didn't miss in my first playthrough. Oops. But that's all good. This level's not that hard anyway. Yeah, it's because they had the invincibility on and it didn't register that I got it. So next time I go invincible, I'm just gonna wait until it finishes. Oh, that's the box. That's the Brio token I missed. It was right there. I didn't whatchamacallit. I didn't wait for the I didn't wait and as a result I missed that box. Or I missed that Brio token, sorry. That's alright. We make mistakes. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't normally miss that, so that was kind of funny. That's all good. Yep. Alright, so maybe that wasn't the problem earlier. Oh, you see? Okay, so it still gets it. Yeah, the only time that it won't get the token is if, like, if you're invincible and there's, like, TNT boxes, next to that, the box where it has the token, it's gonna blow up the token and you won't be able to get it. That's okay. We got this. Alright. Now that we got the Brio token, we're not gonna mess this up this time. Yeah, unless you have the color gem, that this is a bottomless pit, so yeah, I know some people have tried to go down there, even though without the thing. Alright, so now we got the last Brio token. Let's do it. Let's do it the right way. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, so Go 7 Gamer. Just a question I like to ask a lot of people. Do you believe in the? Do you believe that in the speaking of tongues? Like, if someone were to speak in tongues and there's an interpretation, do you believe that still exists today? So I know a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people, but like, there's a few people that that believe that it was for that time and not today. I personally do believe in it. I've done it myself. And I've seen other people do it as well. I know it's a weird thing to ask on a Crash Bandicoot livestream, but I gotta communicate with the streamers somehow. So in Native Fortress, I think it's the pink gem, or I think it's the pink colored gem. I don't know what color it was, but basically the last bit of box is at the very end. I think you just gotta wait until you get there. Alright, so we got that done. I played enough of this stage to know where everything is. I spent an hour on this stage trying to get the platinum relic. I did get it. I got it kind of, I think 207. Yeah, that was my time on this. So I pretty much know the ins and outs of this stage. For those of you just joining in the live stream, we're doing a 100% walkthrough of the Crash and Sane Trilogy, starting with the first game. We're backtracking to get the rest of the boxes that we couldn't normally get earlier. Design-wise, I would say I really do get a kick out of the Temple Ruin levels. Well, first off, because the soundtrack in those levels is just awesome. And I like the machinery levels. Like, I love the futuristic aesthetic of it. And the level design's pretty cool, too, so... Oh, actually, I actually like the upstream levels. Well, especially in this game, because they made the upstream levels look absolutely gorgeous. And they upped the music a bit, too, so that's awesome. Yeah, I like the upstream levels, I like the castle machinery levels, and I like the... Oops, that was my fault. Ugh, of course. Yeah, the machinery levels, the upstream levels, and the Temple Ruin levels. I love the Temple Ruin levels. I know a lot of people hate the temple ruin levels. Personally, I've always liked them, so. No! Okay, good. I normally don't mess that up, so that's weird. They added some animations on the turtles, they're kind of cool. Yeah, this level was a pain to platinum, dude. I was patient with it, but, you know, some of the deaths were just really dumb. I could've gone. Alright, so there's the pink gem, or the purple gem, whatever it is. So let's go all the way to the top. This is actually really cool. I like that they added, like, extensions to the levels for going back to get all the boxes. I can't jump here for some reason. For this, they can take a little bit, unless you, like, spin like I'm doing. It's a lot easier. Come on. There we go. There's nothing else up there, so you're good. Also different from the first game. In the first game, there wasn't a pink gem that I'm writing right now that would take you all the way back down. You would have to backtrack through all this, and there would be like some pink gem platforms like on the bottom here to catch you in the case that you fall down. So yeah, that's one thing that they changed. Which is fine, because, you know, it's kind of hard to do. Oof. Yeah, that last bit is really hard to do in this game. Yeah, you can't jump, so. Alright, Go 7, have a blessed day, and have fun at your aunt's house. Most people miss that box. If you don't get that box and you jump in the teleporter, yeah, you have to do that whole level over again. Alright. Also, for those of you that are still here, I will be streaming Crash 2, starting the day after the 4th of July. The time will be revealed in a video that I will upload after this stream. It'll most likely be around 11 or 12, though. Alright, so almost done with backtracking. We have Road to Nowhere to do. This level is absolutely ridiculous. It's mad hard. But we can do it. We're almost done, guys. 89%. So for this level, the gem platform that takes you to the rest of the boxes is about halfway through. The way you have to do it, though, is kind of strange. Oh, there's invincibility here. Alright, let's see how good I do with invincibility. That wasn't that bad. Yeah, this level's not as bad as that other level, High Road, I think it was. But it can still be hard. Was that our first one? Yeah. Second one. Okay, good. Gotta be extra careful here. All right, so halfway point of the level, we gotta get this this gem here. Alright. Now we gotta go over here. Alright, so what you have to do here is you have to hit this this TNT, right? You gotta wait for it to explode. Once it does, it'll activate this. You have to hold jump here to get up top here, or I messed up. Okay, that's fine because I have an Aku Aku, so I'll just spin. Yeah, you have to go up there and then spin that block. You also have to jump on that box, go up here, jump on here, and it'll get these other boxes over here. That can trip a lot of people up the first time playing. If you don't have an Aku Aku, you miss that jump, you have to restart the level over. And that's never fun. I'm sorry, well, not the level, but, you know. You have to die and then go back and then get it. So I got on my first try, so that's good. I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we got a checkpoint, we should be fine now. Alright. We haven't done the bonus round, right? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll be doing the bonus round soon. Ready for this Warhog. That was really close. Yeah, that last jump is kind of finicky. Alright, so, okay. Once you get this last Tana token, do not hold left and think you're gonna walk on it. You're gonna walk straight off. So just jump. It's happened to me one too many times. On my first playthrough, anyway. So for this, just jump on that TNT box and wait for those to explode and then go back up here. Pretty simple. Alright, so just 2 more boxes left and we're out of here. Oh no. Ugh. Well, what's good is that the bonus rounds are a checkpoint, so it'll spawn me back here. That was kind of dumb though. Yes, High Road is High Road is the hardest level in this entire game. Thankfully, I already did it, so I don't have to worry about that ever again. Oh, that was my fault. I thought there'd be another platform there. But yeah, High Road, forget it, dude. I lost way too many lives there. This level's not too bad, like at all, actually, compared to High Road anyway. The jumps here aren't as like precise, so. Yeah, for this one, there's 1 platform here, but the rest is 2, 2. Okay. Alright, I'll take my time, game, if that's what you want me to do. Yeah, Native Fortress, the only thing unfair about Native Fortress, to be honest, is, behind the gate, yeah. Native Fortress is surprisingly, not very fair at all, really. But if you know what you're doing, you'll be fine. Oh, come on, I made that! Ugh. If you're just joining in the stream, I promise I'm not this bad at the game, it's just, the game is a lot of things I have to get used to. Yeah, Native Fortress, getting the platinum in that stage requires a lot of practice. Like, you need to know the ins and outs of that stage, or else you're gonna just die. Alright, there we go. We got it. Got the box gem. Let's get all this Wumpa fruit. Let's get out of here. Alright, so that wasn't as long as I thought it'd be. I only lost like 2 lives, I think. 3. Something like that. Haha. Alright. Let us continue. There's not too many gems left to get. I believe there's only like 4 gems left, something like that. Let's see, we have, yep, 4 gems left. One of them is in Boulder Dash. Let me save first. Favorite and least favorite music track. I love, well, in Crash 1, my favorite music track was Boulder Dash. But in the remaster, they really messed up the remastered track. Like, the original had such a strong bass, and in this one, it barely has a bass to begin with. But if we're talking about out of the remastered tracks, which one's my favorite? I really like the Temple Ruin remastered track. That's one of my favorites. I love the machinery levels music, like Castle Machinery, Heavy Machinery. I love those. But that's out of the first game. I really like those tracks. I also really like the Upstream levels music track. The remastered track for Upstream in this game is beautiful. They did a really good job with that one. Cortex Power is really good. Yes, I like Cortex Power's music as well. The remastered track sounds really close to the original for Cortex Power too, so that's good. Yeah, I like Cortex Power. But yeah, they got the percussion of this remastered track good, but the bass, it's non-existent, which is kind of sad to say because this music track was really strong in the original game. Extra lives here. I'll wait for that to go explode just in case, just as a precaution. This boulder can get really close. If you mess up like once, you're gonna get hit. It's like right now, I think I'm gonna die. Dang it! If you haven't heard it yet, the Warp Room theme in Crash 2. Yes, the Warp... they did a fantastic job with the Warp Room theme in Crash 2. It is beautiful sounding. If you didn't already know, I've 100%ed all 3 games already in the Insane Trilogy. Now I'm just doing a live stream walkthrough of all 3 games. 100% completion, of course. But yeah, the Warp Room theme in Crash 2 is beautiful. I remember the first time I heard it, it was in one of the gameplay videos before the game came out. The guy that was playing as Coco, and he was like going up and down the levels. The different warp rooms, and I was like, wow, this sounds absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. They did a really good job. If you don't have this platform, if you fall down there, that's a bottomless pit, so I know some people like to try and like test it out or whatever, but yeah, you can't do that. There's a lot of lives here too, so yeah, in my honest opinion, I think the easiest game to 100% out of all 3 of these games is Crash 2. Mostly because, like, okay, good. Crash 2 is my favorite one, first off. And secondly, Crash 2 is just easier to deal with than the other ones, because the third game has you go through all the relics and stuff, which can get a little bit annoying. And the first game, obviously, the levels where you can't die in order to get the color gems and stuff. But for 2, it's just smooth sailing the entire way until you get to Cold Hard Crash. They really messed up the ice physics in Crash 2. They somehow made it worse than it originally was. Because and also, since the collision detection in this game is worse than the originals, it makes the getting 100% in Cold Hard Crash almost impossible to not get hit or at least die a multiple amount of times. They made Cold Hard Crash harder than it originally was. So that, when I get to Cold Hard Crash in Crash 2, it's gonna be a doozy, that's for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult. Alright, so we got the second hog level in this game. It's there's only 2. So this is the second one. Compared to the first one, it's not that hard. That was just me being dumb. Have you noticed standstill slide jump is delayed? Like crouching requires you to hold down. Yeah, like it was like that in the originals, but like in this game, you have to like, how do I say that? You have to be holding circle, as you're falling down. Because like if you press circle the minute you land, you're not gonna do a super jump. You have to be holding circle before you land, otherwise it won't work. The only reason I know that is because I was testing it out one time, and I noticed that it only worked if I was already holding circle on the way down. So that's how you get past the delay, or whatever it is. Mortal Kombat 1. They should remaster the Mortal Kombat. I don't know much about those games, but from what I've seen, I don't think I've seen any remasters. And welcome Sharky to the stream. I'm doing a 100% walkthrough of all 3 games in the Crash and Sane Trilogy. Right now we're backtracking to get the rest of the gems in the first game. We're almost done. We need like 3 more gems left, and then we'll be done. Yeah, it would look cool, especially if it's the first game. I don't remember what the first game looked like, but I assume the graphics weren't like as good as it is today or something, but... Alright, so we're almost there, guys. Cortex power. So, bro guy, you said you like the music in this one. I do too. It's really awesome. You just hit new game. And once you hit new game, once you go back to the save screen, you just select a new file and then you hit square. That's pretty much it. Yeah, just save it in the second slot. They have 4 slots now. Now this level can trip some people up in terms of getting the box gem, because there's like branching pathways. On the left pathway there's no boxes, so you have to go to this right path here. Most people won't know that though, so it's kind of difficult. I was so worried I have to restart. Yeah, I know. Thankfully in this game there's 4 different save slots, so... Okay, so for this, you have to go to this right pathway, because there's this exclamation boxes on this path that you have to get in order to get all the boxes. Okay, I don't know how I got hit there, but whatever. Are you talking about me, if I have an email? Oh, the other guy, okay. Alright, so here's what you do here. You get this checkpoint box, go back. You're gonna have to go back through this way here, because there's some boxes here, and there's also the color gem platform that you have to take in order to get the rest of the boxes. I lost Aku Aku there, so that's not good. So here's the blue gem. You have to be really careful here, because this jump's kind of hard to make. Alright, and wait for that guy. Go, and collision detection. Godzilla, if you got email, I can make you a dope banner for your channel. I mean, that'd be awesome. My email is WaldyNeo. It's WALDINEO 3G3 at gmail.com. Oh, actually, let me just... That's okay. I was supposed to go back anyway. Okay. So you gotta go back here, ride this gem platform, and then I'll explain the rest once we get to it. Yeah, just wait for that guy. I wouldn't recommend going. Sometimes this pattern is weird, so it's almost impossible to not get hit there, so that's okay. Should have pre-ordered this game. Yeah, I pre-ordered it. I got it on Thursday, actually, like the day before it came out. Alright, so for this here, you have to hit these two, and then just keep going. The TNTs will get the rest. And there you go. Got a 1 after release. Yeah, a lot of people did. I pre-ordered at GameStop, so they had this thing where if you came on Thursday at 9 p.m., like right before they close, you could get the copy early. That's how I got it early. Oof, that was close. Alright, so now what we have to do is we have to go back here. If you spin this one guy, it'll get the 2 boxes for you, so you don't have to go back and get the boxes yourself. So that's something I had to learn on my first playthrough. Yes, I did get the keychain. It's pretty awesome, actually. It's pretty cool looking. Oops. Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. Alright, good. Alright, as long as you're good at that last platforming section there, you should get the box gem, no problem, and that's it. Haha! Alright, we're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Now all that's left is, I believe just fumbling in the dark. I think that's the last one. I could be wrong. Let me go ahead and check after this loading screen goes away. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fumbling in the dark. Oh, man. I know, she's so cute. I love how adorable they made her. They did that on purpose. I was so excited when she got announced, and I just couldn't help myself to just play as her for most of my adventure. Alright guys, so Fumbling in the Dark is the hardest level in the game that's not the high road. So I will be dying here a lot, just as a fair warning for those of you who are watching. But do not worry, since I have played this level a lot, I should do better than I did on my first playthrough. But, we'll see. Yeah, we're off to a great start. What sucks in this level, what makes this level hard is that the checkpoints are very few and far between. So like, in the beginning here, you have to get, I don't know why I did that. In the beginning here, you have to get all the boxes behind here. And you have to go a great out of your way to get the boxes in this level. So like, if you die and you're already halfway through and you haven't gotten a checkpoint, you go all the way back to the beginning and you have to get all those boxes behind me over and over again every time you die. So that's what makes this level really difficult. Or like, well, not difficult, just tedious. Because there's no checkpoints, like they're very far away from each other. I almost died there. Okay, there we go. I just have to focus and be careful with my jumps all the time. Like there. You know, I have to go back to the beginning and get all these boxes over again. And in the original, it was the exact same thing. Only in the original it was a lot harder because the checkpoints didn't save your boxes. Which made this level, like, literally the worst. In the original, I got 2 game overs and I lost all 99 of my lives in this level trying to get the box gem. It was absolutely ridiculous. I spent at least an hour and a half on this stage in the original game. But in the Sane Trilogy, it took me like half an hour. Wasn't too hard, but yeah, it's still a pain. Are you serious right now? We'll get it this time. As long as we reach our first checkpoint, like, the rest of the level shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it's just reaching that first checkpoint that's the hardest part of the stage. I might die gamer after I got this game. That's funny. Okay, see, that was just the collision detection screwing me up. I could have made that jump in the original game, but no. This game's like, the collision detection sucks. Oh, you don't want to spoil the 100% ending? Okay. Yeah, it's, okay, that was my fault. Yeah, okay, yeah, I won't say anything. The only thing you need to know is that they did a good job. Are you... Like I said, the only thing about this level that I hate is that it's super tedious. Super tedious. You have to get all these boxes over and over every time you die. So every time you mess up, it just feels like the worst. Don't worry, 5 people watching. I don't suck at the game, I promise. It's just these levels are the hardest ones in the game, so I just have to be careful. Imagine the time trial. Oh my gosh. Don't even bring up the time trial for this. This is gonna be like the worst time trial I've ever had to deal with in my life. But for this walkthrough, I won't be getting all the relics. I'm just gonna be getting all the gems, and that'll be it. But yeah, getting the platinum for this is gonna be like near impossible to do. Oh my gosh. Why am I still here? Come on. Come on, Waldy, you got this. Are you serious? I was at the edge of the... Ugh. Ooga booga. I thought you were here. Oh. Ooga booga. That was close. Okay, so if you die enough times, the game gives you a pity checkpoint. So that's what happened there. That's the reason that checkpoint was there and it wasn't there before. So I guess that's fine. It doesn't feel fair though. That was my fault. Alright, so at least we got a checkpoint, so we should be fine. Alright, there's a checkpoint. Oh, wow, really? There's some of the rough edges with the game because it's not perfect. Yeah. One thing I would love for the patch to fix is the collision detection is the first and foremost, most important thing they should fix about this game. The second is the heavier jump. The jump is a little heavier in this game. They should make it like more floaty, like the originals were. I mean, aside from that, I mean that's really the only flaws that this game really has, to be honest. The game's pretty good, other than that. I cannot believe I did that. Ah! You have to jump on these spiders to get across. Yes, checkpoint. Alright, we're in the clear, guys. Shoot. Oh, I almost made it. Yeah, I've slid off so many platforms, dude. Like, over 90% of the lives that I've lost in this game was because of this game's collision detection. I promise you. It's not even because I'm bad at the game. I'm actually, like, not to brag or anything, but I'm actually really good at these games. But the problem is, like, that collision detection, man, like, it'll really mess you up. I'm going in this blind, guys. Oh, it was right there. I was doing it the wrong way anyway. To be honest, the easiest part of this level is the end. You just have to bounce on all these spiders and that's it. Oh. It's most noticeable in the polar stages. Yes, especially in the polar stages, man. Yeah, that's happened to me a lot, dude. Especially in the polar stages. Like, those are the worst when it comes to that stuff. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Ah, I should have waited. Yeah, it's funny because in the original games, like in the original Totally Bear and Crash 2, there were some questionable collision detection in just the bear levels, not in the other levels, but like in the bear level specifically. In which like I swear to you, I would make a jump, and like the game would think that I fell in the water instead, and like it would just mess me up a lot. But in this game, it's just a lot worse. They made the bear levels a lot more glitchy in this one. Or like, it's harder to... Okay, hold on, let me concentrate. I haven't noticed glitches yet. In terms of this game, I've only noticed like one glitch. But that's really it. I haven't run into many. But then again, what's a video game without glitches? Alright guys, I did it! It only took me like 12 lives, something like that. And there we go. Alright, awesome. I think the remaining percentage is for the final boss. I could be wrong, because there's 2% left. So, alright, so we got all the gems. We're at 98%. The only thing left to do is to fight Cortex and go through the Great Hall. So that'll be the last thing we do here. So let us fight Cortex, the final boss of this game. For the most part, it's the exact same boss fight as you remember it. The only difference here is that actually, to be honest, there's not much of a difference. It's pretty much the same.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot! Oh, well, obviously there's one difference. Lex Lang is voicing Dr. Cortex in this one, obviously. Hello there, Sono. I don't know how this is. Oh, I haven't tried that actually. So. Oh, come on. Yes, I said hi to you, Sono. Or I'm just calling you Sono because that's the only word I know how to pronounce on your thing. Had that there by accident. I missed both. Oh, like walk forward. Okay. Yeah, I'll try it next time. If I die. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. I get to show off the thing. Oh, you can fall off here? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh man, that's great. I had no idea you could even like move forward at all here. I thought it was just left and right movement. I'm gonna do that every time I get to this boss now. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I had no idea you could even like fall off here. I thought it was just 2D movement. It's a tradition. That's funny. Okay, I don't know how I died there, to be honest.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Look down, look down. Well. It's hard to judge how close those beams are. Sometimes I spin too early and like I'll miss it. I'll spin too late and I'll get hit instead. There you go. This boss can be hard if you don't know what you're doing. You have to hit those these green energy orbs back at them. But it's just the green ones, you can't hit anything else. Alright, one more. There we go. Oddly enough, the last 2 hits are kind of the easiest. Oh no! Why? As I say that.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
No, I can't help but do it now every time that. Actually, one thing that'll probably help in this boss fight, you can now that I know you can move up and down. If you stay closer to the screen, I think that'll be easier. What? Oh, that's right. He shot the blue one, and now I got Naku.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Okay, well that was my fault. I forgot that he shot a blue one. So if I get hit here, I won't really feel satisfied with this win because I had an Aku mask, but you know, it'll have to do for now. I love the remix they gave this though, the Cortex theme. It's so good, especially this part. Come on. Alright, one more. Alright, so these last 2 hits, they should be easy. I missed. Got it. There you go. Alright, and the last hit is just hitting the last green one. Really? Come on. There we go. We did it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the 100% playthrough of the first Crash 1. I'm just kidding. After this is the Great Hall, so we'll see that. Will you upload these walkthrough streams later? Yes. They actually upload immediately after. So like once I stop broadcasting, it just uploads it. Yay! All right, so that's the normal ending. Without the that's the normal ending and the best ending. In my honest opinion, that ending that we just saw, I prefer that one over the best ending, quote unquote. Because the best ending, in order to get that one, you have to go through the Great Hall and reach the end where Tana is. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna save first. 100% completion. We did it. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. No, really? Now there's 6 people in the stream. They came in at the last second. If you're just joining in, we're just about to wrap things up. We're gonna do the Great Hall, and yeah, that's it. That's all we have to do for this. If you want to join me for my Crash 2 playthrough, that'll be after the 4th of July. That'll probably be around 11 a.m. Eastern Time or 12 p.m. Eastern Time, depending on certain things. So if you want to join me for my Crash 2 Let's Play walkthrough live stream, it'll be streaming live on the 4th of July around 11 a.m. Eastern Time or 12 p.m. Eastern Time. It's gonna be awesome because Crash 2 is my favorite Crash game, and I hope to do that game justice by explaining a whole bunch of tips to you guys to help you guys out. So without further ado, this is the last cutscene of the game. Thank you, William. I appreciate that. Oh, Crash missed his chance. Papu sold the ruins of Castle Cortex to a resort developer. He then used the proceeds to open a big and tall shop on the island. These were in the original as well. After intense therapy and 8 years of higher education, Dr. Ru went on to write the well-received book Through the Eye of the Vortex, a study of rapid evolution and its consequences. Kuala Kong moved to Hollywood and landed a motion picture deal of universal proportions. Currently, he is working with a speech therapist to improve his diction. Yep, just like the original game. Pinstripe moved to Chicago, where he now owns and operates a citywide sanitation company. He is saving money for his upcoming gubernatorial campaign. After the disappearance of his mentor, Dr. Nitrous Brio rediscovered his first love, tending bar. That's kind of nice. The world has heard nothing more of Cortex since Crash foiled his plans, but evil geniuses are harder to squash than cockroaches. And that's it. That was the entirety of the first game, 100% walkthrough completion. For those of you who want to join me for my Crash 2 Let's Play, that'll start on the day after the 4th of July. It'll be streaming around 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. Eastern Time, depending. I'll be uploading a video soon about the time that I'll be starting that live stream. So, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you, William, for congratulating me. Thank you, Bro Guy, for staying for the remainder of the stream. And thank you, the rest of those 4 people that are watching, for watching the stream. We have done 100% completion. 100%, all gems, all colored gems, and all the keys. So that was Crash 1. We'll be doing Crash 2 after the 4th of July. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.